to be with you today for so many reasons. Number one, I don't know about y'all, but I love Black History Month. I like to think that every day of the year is attributed to Black excellence, but this is the time where we really get to elevate the wonderfulness of Blackness, and to highlight wonderful people like Christopher Murray, who is on with us today. We're really excited because we are going to deal with the title of Black Excellence, but also looking at ways in which kids in public schools, Black youth in public schools, are affected and ways we can elevate them. So we're really excited to have you. If you're watching us from LinkedIn, we want you to follow us. So go ahead and follow us on our page, iRace Inc., or follow me, Shaniqua E. Moore. If you're watching from Facebook, please also follow Elevate This Message by sharing it out to your networks. Don't be scared to share. Some of y'all just be watching, but y'all don't share. Sharing is caring. So share the message out to your networks. We believe that we're talking about some incredible topics that are important to our community. We're lifting things up from mental health to education, to civic engagement, and these are all vital things that we believe you need to be involved in. And also, if you're watching us from YouTube, please subscribe to our channel so that you can get updates on our latest content that we roll out on a weekly basis. And if you have not yet, subscribe to our ATL Rise podcast, which new episodes are released every Friday. Our last episode was on a mother's touch. It was very touching and inspirational, and you want to listen to that if you haven't. So we're going to jump right into today's fireside chat. We have an amazing guest with us, Christopher Murray, and we are so excited that he's here. He's finally here. Christopher, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate your presence and you sharing with us all the things that you've been doing.
Well, thank you. Thankful to be here, share, with your audience, lend some positive vibes.
Absolutely. And so Christopher is in the and I love the rawness. So he's inside of one of the New York City public schools. And as you probably guess, the Wi-Fi is sketchy anytime you're in a DOE public school. So you're witnessing his live right now, but he's gonna try his best to just talk slowly so that you can hear him. But for those of you that don't know who Christopher Murray is, I did want to give a little bit of background on him and then allow him to share some other things that I may leave out. So, Christopher Murray is a positive behavior director for CS 111. He is a parent of adult and small children, and he understands the complexities of our children that and their struggles, and helping them to navigate through today's economic, social, and emotional climates. He's been an educator for over 2 decades, and he's helped to create a positive climate in other schools. Wow, through initiatives such as chess and basketball. And I love this one, Daddy and Me activities. I love that. Um, and his education, he has a degree from Howard University, a master's from Long Island University, and he's been doing tons of work with children and youth in schools. So, Christopher, we're excited to have you. If there's something I missed out, I'd love for you to jump in and then tell the audience a little more about yourself.
Sure. No, like you said, I have been in education decades. 27th year in deal. As you said, adult and small children is 7, and there are 5, and I mean, I like to think part of the trend, right? I also am a Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, oldest Black male fraternity, 1906 in Cornell University. Did attend Baruch College in administration at LIU, my first master's in LIU, and I do have a not-for-profit. which on to our dreams. That's an, I do a lot of community-based work and sometimes the Bronx and feeding programs. I actually started a lemonade bill with my kids. It's called, and we actually, and we're online. The Murray's Lemonade is a community and my own children to get them to know. So those are just some of the other fun about me.
All right, we're having a really difficult time hearing you, so I don't know if there's something you might be able to do to adjust, but I'm gonna recap what I believe I heard bits and pieces of it. So I think
Yes.
I heard you say that you also run a nonprofit organization for children, and you've done a lot of work with your own kids. And I think you said your youngest is 7 years old, and your oldest
Yes.
is
31.
31 years old.
Yes.
Wow.
And
All right. So,
non for profit.
I mean,
The
whew, that's a age difference there.
yes, it is. It's very
Wow.
I started young. I started over. So
Mm.
it's enjoying it. I love kids. Just love being a parent.
I love that so much, and I think, I don't hear enough dads saying that. I love being a parent. What does that mean to you, being a Black father of I'm sure you have Black sons, or, what does that mean to you? What is that like for you? And if you could probably speak just a little slower because of the
Sure.
Wi-Fi issues that are happening right. Mhm.
Um, Black father is one of the most things that you can being a father is a great. However, African American male, the challenges, history, and the state of I think that emphasis be put on race. Out of have two boys go into this world, they're gonna and father, I can help them challenges. That's important. I like to think of myself only to my kids, but teaching school or I mentoring because no is successful supporting them. Say no man unto himself. You need support. You and is a male and as a father that I can lend a helping his those students and my children and myself.
Absolutely. And I'm so the Wi-Fi is still messing up right now, so I'm wondering, as we're speaking, I'm thinking if we might have to, perhaps go on live, outside of the studio, the app that we're using, just to be able to hear you. Um, because it's really it's a challenge right now. I'm really catching only parts of what you're saying, and I wanna hear what you're saying because it's really good information. And I did hear
Yes,
you mentioning that man is an island to himself and needing that support, which I think is is great. I'm wondering if we can pause right now and try to restart the live. Um, and so those that are watching, we really apologize, but we want you to be able to hear Mr. Murray. He's saying some great things that we want our fathers, educators, and everyone else watching to hear and to grasp. But right now, things are a little choppy, and we want to make sure the content is clear. So we're gonna just stay tuned. We're gonna end this live right here, but just watch out for us to do a little bit of troubleshooting and to come back in 10 minutes, okay? Thank you all
I,
so much, and we apologize for the technical difficulties.
I, I'm going to I'm going to switch my
Yeah, so we'll
devices and
end we'll
maybe
end yeah, no worries. So we'll end this live here, and then once we end, we can do